the moment, moment. And don't go wait until the morning, morning. You never know when it is over, over. All that I know is we'll get older, older. So let us dance this night away, older.
Hello and welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys are doing well. We are in a new to us little town called Apex, North Carolina, which is like 20 minutes, half an hour from Durham. And I'm specifically here because last week when I was visiting my friend Paula, she mentioned this store called French Blue, and she said that I have to go. They have a bunch of really pretty home decor. They even have like a little market where you can get something to eat. So we thought we would drive out here today and try it out. So let's go in. That brass ring. Oh, those are gorgeous. I might have to get a couple of those, put on my bar cart. Guys, my glasses that I found at the thrift store so that the cocktail goes all the way down to the stem. Yep. Love those. This candle, hopefully you can see it. It smells so good. It's like a pine Christmas candle. Oh my God, this gives you all the feels. It is so good. I think I'm gonna have to get this. Oh, yeah. Isn't that gorgeous? Goooood. You can smell the sample. So much. Yeah, this is wonderful.
Y'all want to come and just see me?
Absolutely.
Oh,
for
good.
sure.
Not too far.
No, 20 minutes, 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Look at this dress. That is adorable. Look at Tara's shoes. Let me see your other foot. So cute. You still like them? No. No.
I want to get you in.
I talked about these on my newsletter a couple of weeks ago. I love them because you can wear them front like this, or you can wear the ball in the front. I bought them. They're on their way. They're so cute.
What do you think?
Oh yeah. That's super cute. I need that. Let me try it on you so I can see what it looks like. I love this necklace. Oh, that's pretty. It's like heavy. It has some weight to it.
That looks really good on you.
I love it. It's a good layering.
It looks perfect with that.
It does. Dang it. Like, you know, and you still have it like that, but it doesn't. It kind of just keeps going like that. Or if you wanted that, like. Love it. Love it. That's a great travel bag. I love that. Yeah, that's cute. at the sleeves, like the gather at the sleeves. I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed. I'm in love. This is the cutest little town. They have like a little ice cream shop over there. We just had some lunch and now we're just kind of walking around. They have an antique store that is right back here and I'm really excited to go in. I was not expecting to see that down here, but we're just gonna go in and see what we can find. But yeah, very, very cute little town. Oh, look, they got balloons. So forget the glassware, I just want the jewelry. Hello, so we've been home for a little while and just been sitting out on the back porch just enjoying this weather. It is currently 72 degrees outside, which is my absolute favorite type of weather. And while we were sitting out there, we said that we should enjoy the football game tonight. So we are huge Ohio State football fans, and so they're playing tonight at 7:30. And so we thought instead of watching it inside, we're gonna go ahead and watch it outside. So we've gone ahead, pull down the screen. Mark and Tara are back at home figuring out how to connect her iPad to the projector. And so hopefully by the time I get back, that will be all set up and the game will be on. But right now I am actually going to pick up some wings. So we have a place here in Durham called Heavenly Buffaloes. And to me, I'm sure that there's, you know, you can argue this if you want to, but to me, they have the best wings. And so I thought, since we're gonna be outside and having some fun, drinking a beer, I would go and pick up some of my favorite wings. So yeah, I think we're just gonna have like a really fun, chill evening at home. We have not been able to spend any time outside just because it has been so hot this summer. So we are taking full advantage of this 72-degree weather this evening. So we're gonna go pick up the wings and then I will meet you guys back at the house. The best.
In the last one to hit him. Caden McDonald in on the stop too. And big Caden McDonald, 6'3", 320.
Good morning. That is good. I made a lavender oat milk latte iced this morning, and we found this cold foam spray on TikTok and then ended up finding it at Target. And we sprayed it in here, and not only does it make the drink really pretty, it also is very delicious. exactly what I needed today. I hope that you guys enjoyed following us along yesterday to that wonderful store in Apex called French Blue. I absolutely loved it. And Paula, in advance, thank you so much for recommending me go there. It's now going to be a store that I go to all of the time. In fact, while we were there, she was saying that she has a new container coming in from France. I think it's actually coming in today. So I'm thinking within the next week or so, she's gonna have even more product in the store, and I cannot wait to go back. Another thing I really loved about that store, before I do a little bit of a haul and show you guys what I purchased, is that when I was talking with the owner, she was absolutely lovely. She was talking about why she opened up the store, and she said that she had just, she raised her kids, and she just realized that once they were, good and, close to being out of the house, that she was finally going to do something for herself, which was opening up a store that she's always wanted to do. So she said, at 51, I've started this new business and I've started this new life, and she absolutely loves it. She gets to go to France a couple times a year to source every single thing herself in that store. And I just found it very inspirational, because if you guys don't know or haven't been around for a while, my dream too is to also have my own store where I'm selling home decor things, where I'm selling my pottery. I envision there being like some sort of like little flower shop, maybe a little coffee shop, or I don't know if I'll be able to like serve cocktails in there, but that would be amazing. Have classes, have like really fun curated dinners. It's been a dream of mine forever, and I really hope that that happens for me at some point. So talking to her yesterday and just kind of getting that, that confirmation that it's never too late to start your dream. It was just really, really nice, and her store was beautiful, and I couldn't resist buying some things. So let's go ahead and do a haul. First of all, I just want to say, I wish that there was a thing called Smell-O-Vision, because she sprayed something on this tissue paper, and I don't know what it is, but when I go back there very, very soon, I'm going to ask her what it is, because I must have it. It smells so, I just wish you guys could smell it. Oh, it smells so good. So let's get in here. So the first thing that I got was this bunch of dried flowers, and I just thought they were so pretty. Actually, these exact flowers Paula had in her home when I was there for her lunch last week. And I actually think this is the reason why we started to talk about this store anyway, because I commented how much I love them. And so she said that she got it from the store, and I had to pick some up when I saw them, and they're so great. And I think that they're going to be so perfect for fall when I do all of my fall decorating next week, next Sunday. So yeah, these are very, very, very pretty. Love them. Let's see, what else is next? You saw she had all sorts of like really great groceries and olive oils and all sorts of things to eat, and salts and teas, and just everything. So when I usually have like a piece of sourdough toast every single morning. It's just a habit of mine. And the only jelly that I ever use is strawberry. I don't like grape, I don't like raspberry, I don't like apple. It has to be strawberry. So when I saw this one, it is, hopefully you can see it, strawberry and champagne, I decided I had to try this. So I will be trying this tomorrow morning for sure on my sourdough toast. But yeah, just had to pick that one up. Let's see, what else did I get? Oh yeah, I got these glasses. I got 2 of them actually. And I just love them. I love that they have like the little bubbles in them. And then they have this beautiful brass rim around the center. Absolutely love them. These are going to go over on my bar cart. So yeah, I got 2 of these, and hopefully you guys saw the little champagne glasses that you can see like the champagne go all the way down into the stem. So I purchased those a few weeks ago, or probably a couple months ago actually, from a thrift store. I think I got them for like $1 a piece, and she had hers there because she got them directly from France, and they were $40 a piece. these. So I was kind of like a little pat on my back for being able to find those at a thrift store for $1. But yeah, absolutely loved those. And then the last thing that I got is, whoa, this Christmas candle. It smells. Now you guys know that I love XO McKenna's Christmas candle. She came out with one last year. I cannot wait for it to come back out this year. But this one is even more elevated. It was not cheap, and it smells like it. It smells like it's not cheap, but it just smells so good. It just smells like an elevated Christmas tree. I cannot wait to burn this over the holidays, but that was the last thing that I bought. So yeah, I bought those 2 cups, the flowers, and the jam. There was also some lotion that I wanted to get. I didn't pick it up, but I know for sure the next time I'm in the store, I'm going to pick those up. She also had some linens that I was really interested in, but I actually kind of forgot about them until I got home, and I was like, oh yeah, I was supposed to go back over and get those linens. So I didn't get those. And then I just can't wait to see what else that she has in the store. But yeah, very, very, very cool store. If you guys are local to this area, I highly suggest that you go there. It is really, really cool. It's in a cute little part of their downtown. Lots of places to grab something to eat. There's other stores. There's an antique store, as you guys saw, the cute little bookstore, ice cream, pizza. It's just like really, really cute, all in kind of like a 2-block radius. So I think you guys would really love it, and it just makes for a really fun afternoon. So what is next for today? I am going to take you guys into the garage and show you something that I have been wanting to do for a very long time, and finally was able to do so all of last week. And I want to show you guys what that is. So let's go out to the garage. Welcome to my pottery studio. It is my like little slice of heaven in this garage, and I kind of carved out this little corner in this space to do the thing that I love to do most. So as you guys know, I belong to a community pottery studio here in Durham, but it just doesn't give me a lot of time, especially the amount of time that I need to create as much product as I need for the upcoming sale this fall, as well as for the holiday season. And so each week I go into the pottery studio. There's a class that I take that's 2.5 hours. And then we're allotted 1 up to 2 different session times of 2 hours each to go back into the studio on our own free time and to use it at our will. So I've been doing that, but it's just not enough time. And I just kept saying that I wish that I had a spot. I wish that I had my own pottery studio in addition to having my own store. And when I do have my own store, I will have a pottery studio in the back. But I would just love to have a pottery studio that was right here at home. And unfortunately, our HOA will not allow another external structure to our house. So we already have a really big shed in the backyard, and we cannot add another, like a second shed to turn into my pottery studio. So we decided to carve out some space right here in this little corner, and it is perfect. It has everything that I need except for a kiln. And that's okay, because I can use the kiln. I can make everything here as well as all the things that I make in my class, and then take it into the studio and use the kiln there. So for now, I don't have a kiln, and that's fine. One day I will absolutely have one of my own. But I have the space where I can create anytime that I want to, and it just makes me so very happy. So let me show you around a little bit. So this is my pottery wheel that Mark actually purchased for me several years ago for my birthday. I was away on a girls' trip for my birthday, and when I got back, he had the guest bedroom at the time set up as a little makeshift pottery studio, and I thought it was the sweetest. It was the best surprise, and I could not believe that he did that. And so it has been up there for about a year or so before we decided to make over that space into what is now the current guest bedroom. And so we brought it down here in the garage for a while, but as projects just kept piling up, I just found myself not using it as much as I wanted to. So we've had it in storage for a little while. But again, once we decided to turn this little space into my pottery studio, I could not wait to go over to the storage unit and pick this up and put it here in this space, because this baby is about to get a lot of use. Love it so much. And one thing that I love about it is that in my community studio, I have a wheel that's kind of really down low. And so I have to bend over to make all of my pottery, which you guys know I don't have the best and strongest back. And so by the end of class, my back is killing me. So what he did is he actually, and let me just kind of pan down just a little bit for you. He bought this little table as well that has a handle that allows you to roll it up, and it gets pretty high here, and then it also gets down pretty low. And so what I can do is I can actually now stand and make my pottery, which helps my back tremendously. And so I'm gonna be making some pottery with you guys in just a little bit, and you're gonna be seeing me stand up here at the wheel. But typically when I'm at my community studio, I do have to kind of bend over and use the wheel in that way. But I love this table because it really does give me the option to use it how I use it at the community center, but I also can raise it so that I can stand up and make the pottery as well. I then purchased this baker's rack here, and I love it because this is where I can put all of my pottery as it is drying. So I'll spin it here on the wheel, cut it off of the wheel, which you'll see in just a little bit, and then I'll place it on this baker's rack to dry, to air dry. And then once it's finally air dried, then I will then transport those over to my community center, and then we will go ahead and put that into the kiln for its first firing. Another thing is this mirror here. So this mirror isn't just for vanity, for me to look at myself. I actually got this mirror from my friend Ashlyn, and it is very purposeful in terms of pottery, because when you're throwing pottery, you don't necessarily always want to step back and take a look at it to make sure that everything is symmetrical. So by having a mirror right in front of your wheel, you can make sure that when you're throwing something and you're building something, that everything kind of looks symmetrical. So that's why that mirror is there. Another thing that I have up here, I have some inspirational pictures of just some designs and things that I'm kind of thinking about wanting to make. I'm really wanting to just kind of switch things up a little bit. I want to do a lot more decorating and a lot more hand building, which brings me to the other side of my studio. This is my slab roller, and I absolutely love it. I got it from Etsy, and it really is one of those key pieces that you need to have in your pottery studio, especially if you're doing a lot of hand building as well as sculpture work. So essentially what you do is you cut off a piece of clay from your stump, which is, my clay is right here. And once you have that piece of clay, then you'll go ahead and slide that in between these two canvas pieces on the slab roller. You then will go ahead and put your canvas down over top of the clay, and then begin to roll that so that your clay goes through this very heavy metal weight here. And by the time you go ahead and roll your clay back out, it will be extremely flat, and most importantly, extremely even. So this is my little pottery studio, and I really do love it. I hope that you guys have enjoyed the little tour tour and just to see the space where I create. And so what I thought that I would do for the rest of today is to get started on some work. So I know that I took you guys to the Pottery studio, my community studio, a few weeks ago, and I showed you some pieces that I had already made, and I was basically just trimming up the bottoms of them and getting them ready to go into the kiln for their first bisque firing. But today I thought we would go ahead and start from scratch. So I'm gonna go ahead and make several mugs today and allow those to dry overnight, not completely, but it gets to this place, and I'll kind of explain this as I'm going along, but it gets to a place where the clay becomes leather hard, as we call it, and that then allows you to do the trimming that's down at the bottom of the mug, as well as doing any kind of surface work. And so I have a couple of designs that I'm really looking forward to trying. And so tomorrow, once those mugs hopefully are a little bit more hard and not as wet as they'll be today, then we can go ahead and do some decorating, get some handles on it, and then you guys can kind of see the pieces from scratch that hopefully you'll want to buy in the next couple of months when I have my my 2 sales that I hope to have in the fall and the winter. So let me get all of my supplies out and then we will get to work. So I have a few things going on over here, and that makes me very happy, especially because they were made here in my home studio, and I just love the sound of that. It makes me very, very happy. So the first two things will definitely be mugs, and so tomorrow I'll come back and do some surface decorations as well as add a handle to it, and then get those all dried and ready to go into the kiln when I go back to the community studio this week. And then the third vessel was supposed to be a mug, but one thing I realized that I don't have here in the studio is a scale. And so typically when you're making things like mugs, or you're trying to make things that are multiples of one thing, you always want your clay to be around the same weight. And so I noticed on the third one that the ball of clay that I had was definitely heavier than the first two. And so that vessel ended up being a little bit larger, and I think I'm going to turn that into either a vase or some sort of sculptural piece. I kind of have an idea of in my head how I want that to look, and we'll kind of mess with that a little bit tomorrow. But that is definitely one thing I need to get in here, and I'm just going to go ahead and order that on Amazon, and that is a scale, so that moving forward I can get all of my clay weighed before I go ahead and throw it up on the wheel. So I'm going to continue making a few more pots, and then I'm going to get everything cleaned up, because later on we're going to go out for a cocktail and have a couple of little bites to eat. And of course, I'm going to bring you guys along with me for that. But first, I'm going to keep on working in here because it just feels so good to do that. And then I will meet you guys out a little bit later on.
We're all wearing blue.
It's the blue crew.
Blues man.
Blues Clues.
Oh. What are you gonna do?
Can you hand that to me? You're not gonna believe it. Now I have to walk around with no shoe on my foot. I look like an idiot.
Why are you laughing?
That's so funny. I can't.
Good morning. So I've spent some time today working on some of the pots that I worked on yesterday. And so I did a lot of trimming. So as you can see, there's kind of like that nice little finishing lip there. The bottom is all nice and smooth and even so that when you're using this as a mug, it's not wobbling, it's nice and flat. And so the rest of today, I'm going to be doing some surface design on all three pots, as well as adding a handle to this one as well as this one, because those are both going to be turned into mugs. And I'm really looking forward to all of the designs that I have planned. I've been doing a lot of research and really trying to do some sculptural work outside of a couple of the mugs, meaning that I want to add extra clay to the surface, which you'll see in just a second. I just think that it'll look really pretty. I think that it'll look interesting, and it'll allow the glaze, once we get to that point in a few weeks, some places to go and to have some variations on the side of the pot. So I'm really looking forward to getting started with some of these designs that I've had in my head. So if you guys have ever wondered why my nails look busted all the time, it's because of pottery. Yesterday, as I was just continuing to work in the clay, my nail polish was all chipped off, and so I took that off before we went out for cocktails last night. So and for some reason I cannot put gel on my fingers. My fingers do not like it. They start to feel a little achy. So I have to think of something else that I can do to make my hands look prettier, especially now when I'm going to be spending so much time doing pottery. So anyway, I digress. I am going to get out the clay, and we're going to use the slab roller today because, like I said, I want to do some surface designs that's going to consist of me adding more clay to the sides of the pot, and I will show you how to do that right now. Well, it's actually, I don't know what time it is, but I'm pretty sure that it's dark outside. I have literally been working on these projects all day long and I am tired. I need a break, and I also need to let you guys go because I have held you long enough. But I hope that you guys have enjoyed this video and getting to see an in-depth look of how I create all of my pottery. I really am loving how everything is coming out, and I know that I am starting to get attached to things, and a professor told me long ago to never get attached to anything until it comes out of its last glaze firing. And I've learned my lesson with that, and I'm trying not to get attached to things, but I really am liking the new direction of some of the pieces that I'm making. I actually made a couple of pieces over here that I'm gonna wait and show you guys until they're fully done, but I really am loving those as well. And I just hope that you guys enjoyed watching this process today. So with that, I'm going to let you go. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. I will see you guys back here actually on Wednesday. I have a little short video that I want to show you. So I will be here on Wednesday at 10 a.m. I will also be on my newsletter on Friday at 10 a.m. and then right back here next Sunday. Okay? All right. See you guys later. Bye.